Are we happy with Backseat Driver Latin Pop?
Backseat Driver Latin Pop song.
Yeah.
We'll be writing another song today.
You two are looking very fiery today.
I'm feeling fiery.
Yeah. I'm more of like a cool mint in the middle.
Okay, we've all got nice colours going on.
Yeah. How are you, Farah?
I'm fantastic.
Okay, great. Top that, Ehsaan.
I'm good.
Good, great.
No, I am good. I'm very good. You know, I had a bit of a... Oh, last night I won at Risk.
Oh,
So,
nice.
That was pretty exciting.
Who were you playing with me, weren't you?
I was playing with you and some randomers online.
And we teamed up. We teamed up and took other people.
And then I
was
beat
like,
Ehsaan.
yeah, I'll sacrifice myself for you so you could win.
And
Where was I?
I don't remember. Were you asleep?
I don't remember.
No, I was literally sat opposite the both of you, but you were so in the zone.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's nice.
Wow. Really wow. First I don't get the clothes memo and now this.
How are you doing, Pete?
I'm doing well.
How are you enjoying your time up here filming with us? You've been
On
up
the
here for a
Ding
while.
Residential.
Ding Residential.
Yeah.
We've been up here for a while.
Living
filming.
with these two.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Ding Countryside Live.
Pete spills all. That's going to be the like sign.
Link below.
The truth about Farah and Ehsaan. What are you talking about? This is the studio.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We're
the
talking
studio.
about at home.
We don't live here.
No.
This is a professional studio.
So if you haven't watched us before, you can go and revise what we're about by looking at our social media channels.
That's true.
You can find us on @Dingfloob. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. and YouTube
And
channel.
YouTube.
We're on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yes.
All the things.
Go give the songs a listen.
Yes.
What song is going to be added to that Hall of Fame, as it were, today?
Gosh, I do not know.
In my day-to-day life, I'm trying to practice my mental maths. Do you
Is it
remember the
song?
other day you read on my notepad something like 4 times 20 that I'd written down, like to try and calculate?
Yeah, it was like your work notes, and it just said like 100 plus 60 equals 160.
Come on,
Sometimes
man.
you just need to see it written down. Don't know about you guys, but maybe mental maths would be a helpful topic. So,
Can I throw some your way?
oh God.
Ready? 5
Yeah.
times 8.
40.
Yeah.
I'd had a game at school that we used to play in maths class called Shoot the Sheriff. Did you guys ever play this game?
No.
Where you like
Sounds quite aggressive.
Yeah.
It is, but but in a maths way.
Okay.
All the students sit in a ring, and then like 2 students come up and like face each other. They have to like turn away from each other, and then the maths teacher calls out maths questions, and you have to answer it correctly, and then turn and shoot your finger gun.
Shall we play that against each other and Pete can be the maths teacher?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, so
yeah,
we have to
okay.
sort of
Oh my God. Okay, great. 27 times 4.
108.
Oh.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was right.
We had a maths lesson on doing calculations with time and like what would be the time in 3.5 hours time and stuff like that and adding hours and minutes on. And I accidentally put that there were 100 minutes in an hour and got every single question wrong. But I did it really fast and I went up to the teacher like, I finished. And he saw it and was like, oh, so there are 100 minutes in an hour, and then basically stopped the whole class and goes, Farah thinks that there's 100 minutes in an hour.
He told everyone.
And it was so embarrassing. I felt like I had been exposed. So I never tell the time anymore.
Never ask Farah for the time. She
Yeah.
doesn't know.
I don't know, and I will not guess.
Yeah, like public humiliation. That's pretty bad. I don't know why I'm looking at you when I say that, Farah.
So Farah, tell us about all your experiences of public
else
humiliation.
have you been
Well,
public
Pete, let me
humiliation?
talk you through all of them. No, I don't have any. Well, I have
Time
plenty.
lapse.
but- Yeah, she's just talking and talking and really crying at the
time
camera.
lapse,
And,
you just like, you got a glass of wine, and then
And then...
and that brings me to Ding. Another thing I've been thinking about a lot is about Google Maps because I've really missed it. Because I used it a lot in London when I was like...
That's true, actually.
When I was like going around and trying to find places, I used it all the time. And now I know where I am and I'm not going anywhere. And it's like I've lost a friend. I miss navigation. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Do you think you'd be any good with the sort of old-fashioned like map in the back of the car, making your way somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a good navigator in general. Excuse me. Was there
some contention from Music Corner. Okay.
just a little bit of noise from the back there?
What? Nothing. I'm just remembering various points every time you've been in my car and you've been navigating me somewhere and you've just been like, left now!
Yeah, so I tell you the direction when you need to know it.
We all know someone like that, though.
You're
Someone
like,
who
you're like
just-
a wizard is never early, nor is he late. You know, he arrives precisely when he means to. I never give you
Yeah.
the directions early.
I never give the directions late or early.
But don't you know that, like, there have been a few times recently where I've been like, turn left and like quite early, and you're like, I know, I don't need you. You get quite shirty if I tell you too soon, and
So
you leave
I
it.
know I'm going to turn
You
left.
don't
You're like,
indicate
Ehsaan,
till the
make
very
sure you
last
turn
moment.
left.
Leave
Make
it-
sure you turn left. And I'm like,
Leave
where
it-
else am I
leave
going
it
to
out
go?
of the podcast,
to the
guys.
cow field?
They don't want to hear this. Maybe we should write an argument song. Two people
Backseat
driving along.
driver.
Backseat drivers.
Backseat driver song.
Backseat driver song.
Backseat drivers.
Backseat driver is just quite a cool name for a song.
I'm thinking a genre that might be, like I said, a bit of an argument, a bit heated,
Passion.
passionate. We were talking about maybe some Latin pop in episode 1.
Latin pop, some Spanish
bit
guitar,
fiery.
flamenco.
Bit of Ricky Martin.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
Driving along, you could encounter
You could do
anything.
anything. Roundabouts,
Roundabouts,
exits,
service stations.
changing lane,
Yeah.
speeding, braking too hard.
Don't indicate early enough.
Okay, stop attacking Ehsaan now. Are we happy with Backseat Driver Latin Pop?
Backseat driver, Latin pop song. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Ding!
Ding!
What's the structure?
Pop song will have a simple structure.
Yeah.
Nice. Nothing too crazy this week.
Can it start off with I said turn left and he turned right?
Do we want to set the scene a little bit more?
That is setting the scene. It's already a discourse in
Is
directions.
it clear we're in a car?
The second line could be we drove the car
I mean, we
all
could-
damn night.
We could literally have like car noises but in the intro if you want, so you know you're in a car. I said turn left.
He turned
turn
right. Drove all through, and then we drove all through the night because we were lost.
Because we were just really spelling it out.
Because we were lost.
I've got a very good idea.
Okay.
Go on.
Let's hear it.
Okay, you have to bear with me.
Go on.
Okay.
Because I think you guys might think, is that good an idea? But I assure you it is.
Okay.
So it's nice and minor for the verses. It's from the point of view of the backseat person, right? Like this guy's driving incredibly annoying, and then I kind of want a major chorus, much more fun. And then for the chorus you switch the point of view of the driver, and they're just having a great time
In a world of their own.
in a world of their own.
It's almost funnier if the driver is completely oblivious and doesn't even say anything about the backseat driver. It's
Yeah.
just like everything is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
They're having a lovely
Yeah.
time. I'm having a lovely time.
Especially if they reference things that the backseat driver has
Yes.
pulled them
Yes.
up on. Like you've already said, speeding down the highway. So if the backseat driver is like, we're going too fast. We're going way over the speed
And we
limit.
can have one person singing basically verses, one person singing the chorus.
Oh.
So it's a very obvious.
Can we
it's very
split it even more deliberately, duetty?
Duettily?
Duettily. So someone goes, I said turn left. And the other person maybe goes, I turned right.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think
both
that's
of them.
good.
And so we drove all through the night.
And then the other person goes, because we were lost.
yeah. Feel free to fight me on this, but I almost provisionally imagine
Yeah.
you being the backseat driver or something, and you're being like you're like oblivious and just happily.
Driving along. I'm imagining you doing like little twiddles and stuff over the top, like bits of improv. Don't know.
Gypsy King stuff.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I love
like
the
the
idea that
Gypsy
you're
Kings.
kind of like a mariachi narrator that's behind us. They were lost.
They were
You know?
lost.
Oh, yes.
I'm picturing music video, us two in the front two seats, and,
And
you're just in the back seat,
with
just with
us
the
like
guitar.
I'm imagining me like on top of the car.
Just pans out, and you're on top of the
I have to
car.
hold the guitar really high. I was thinking more like current Latin pop. I hadn't imagined it being more
Ooh.
like old school
Oh,
mariachi, Mexican, Spanish, Gypsy Kings. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I love that.
I like the idea of it being more Gypsy Kings.
Gypsy
kind of
King-esque.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can just like.
Yeah, maybe if we can't think of any lyrics, we'll just
can
do
that
that.
be when we go over a particularly bumpy piece of the road?
There were speed bumps everywhere. I think Gypsy Kings is my like calling.
I think it really is. It's
I've never-
awakened something
I've never
in you.
really realised this ever. God They're so good though.
Yeah, they are.
They're so good. They've got
You can't listen to it and not enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
I'm very warm.
Whichever way around you want to do it. I just said Farah, backseat driver, Pete, main driver, but you can do it the other way around if you want
I think that it works this way around.
Okay, I'm going to have a lot of symbols
Pete
for
being
this.
better at being like blissfully fun and Farah being better at being like annoyed. That shouldn't have been an insult.
But somehow it was. Okay, there's going to have to be a key, I think, for this. So you are no symbols.
Oh my God.
I am brackets and Ehsaan is little lines.
I always thought Farah was the strange scribe.
Hey.
It's getting weird.
I'm going to include a key. It's going to be very clear.
You are no symbol.
So far we have Farah
I
saying,
said turn left.
but I turned right.
Mm-hmm.
And so we drove all through the night. We were lost.
They were lost.
We were lost and they were lost. We were lost. They were lost.
I love it.
Great, strong start.
All right.
What are other things that backseat drivers pull drivers up on? Speeding.
Not checking their mirrors.
Mirrors.
Not indicating.
Not indicating. Just
Indicating.
let out that resentment. What do you feel?
Braking too. You know the classic. If you've ever been in the car with someone when you don't feel like they brake soon enough,
And then they slam.
but you feel if you're a driver, you feel yourself like tensing your leg as if you're braking. Have you ever experienced that?
I find that-
like we should be braking now. I'm trying, but there's no brake under my foot.
I used to get that all the time when I was learning to drive, and my mum would be like braking in the passenger seat next to me, and I'd be like, "This is very passive aggressive, mum." And she would also hold onto the like handle on the ceiling, and then she would be like stamping on the floor. It was really a reassuring way to learn to drive.
Yeah, parents when they're sitting in with you whilst you're a learner, they are 100% backseat driving
Yeah.
Yep.
all the time.
Absolutely.
Maps, just stuff to do with directions.
Maps cornering.
Watch out for that pedestrian. Great, I think we need like that again.
Yes.
I was going 90, the speed limit was 60.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The wind in my hair.
I was cruising at 90.
He was speeding.
He was speeding. Yeah.
I was cruising so freely.
I like the idea of it just being blunt.
Just he was speeding. The wind would have been my hair if it wasn't receding.
Yeah, I love that.
Would it be he saying it, or
Or
is
you
that an
could-
insult you're throwing my way?
Or it could be like, the wind was in my
My
hair.
hair.
His
Hair
hairline's
is
receding.
receding.
Yeah, that's good.
The wind in my hair.
His hairline's receding.
And then I can just be like, try Regaine.
Bit of product placement in there. Just for men.
Yeah, I'd be like, try Regaine. And you look at me, he's like, believe me, he's tried.
Yeah, I think it should be. I feel like you should be completely oblivious all
Yes.
the way
Great.
through the
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Great.
And there should be some element like as though you're a figment of my imagination in
Yeah.
this whole
Yeah.
thing.
You've imagined this guy in the
Yeah.
car with you.
And you can be like, try Regaine. And I'll
It's
be like,
basically
he's
your-
tried Regaine.
Fantasy in our marriage, in our fake marriage, he's your fantasy man, basically.
Yeah,
that you've just-
basically.
has
either
appeared
like
in the car.
Maybe I run away with him by the end of the song. This is not lyrics, but structure-wise. It's like pre-chorus, Farah, Farah, angry, Farah, Farah, angry. And then Pete is like positive, happy, oblivious, trundling along. And the positive chorus ends with you also being like, and I'm having a lovely time with this backseat driver.
Yeah.
And
You're
then
talking about her. So your pre-chorus, get angry.
I'm imagining Ricky Martin vibes here. Makes me take his clothes off and go dancing in the rain.
Yeah.
Dum, dum, da, 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 dum, 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 da, 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 da. I love driving my car. Like I'm bringing a very white perspective to this chorus.
I think
Just
it's
like
good. I didn't want it. I love driving in my car. I love driving in my car.
Maybe it could be loads of loves and mine could be sarcastic.
I love da 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 da.
Maybe it's
Maybe
one of the
Pete does
short, the first short one is you and the second short one is me and I'm sarcastic to that. Yeah.
I really
And
like
then
the idea of you like shouting him at one point, like, you got to turn or watch out for that. And you just say something like, I love the sound of her voice. Do
Best passenger ever.
you remember Alec Baldwin's character on Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he comes in,
God,
just like
everything's just amazing.
Super positive guy.
What an amazing day.
Yeah, you're that guy. So annoying.
Cool. A lot of truths coming out this episode,
No,
I feel.
in the song, not in real life.
In real life, you're a drag.
You're a drag.
What was the thing you wanted to go? Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. I love having you here.
I wish that you could steer.
Yeah, I like the idea of this getting a little bit more angry each verse.
Yeah. I love having you here.
I wish that you could steer.
And I love a backseat driver.
So should we have a look at the pre-chorus then?
Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, that's perfect. His breaking is making something, 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 something. His corners are something. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so shorter first line, longer second line. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I like the double rhyme. His breaking is making me crazy.
Me want to throw up out the window.
Oh, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So you preferably da 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 oh. Was that helpful?
It has to rhyme with da 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 oh.
Too low. The windows are down too low.
To
Heating
and fro.
to and fro.
It's throwing me to and fro. It's throwing me back to and fro. Oh, the corners he's taking.
The corners he's taking are throwing me round to and fro. Speeding is needing a revision course with the driver's school. I don't know.
Lots of words is potentially quite good because it's very rhythmic. Is needing a refresher course at the driving academy.
Yes, I like that. Double triplets at the driving academy. Yeah. So now we have to rhyme with academy.
Oh God.
Just E.
Yeah.
E. I wish I was driving.
He's so much worse than me.
I really feel like I should take the wheel.
Oh, that's really good.
We're gonna have to do that for the next.
We could do that the next time round, though.
Yeah, okay.
Can someone write that down?
Because we're going to have another pre-chorus. I'm going to write it down here.
Right down there, yeah.
All the way down here. Yeah.
We are really butchering these accents.
How do we feel about the accents? Because I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. You did a sing through just now with the English accent, and I think that's almost funnier. I think that's better. That's definitely better if we do an English accent. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's more entertaining as well.
I
Because you would
agree.
never hear that music sung in such a strong British accent. But
That's true.
But it's quite funny.
Because, I mean, we've all expressed our love for this genre before, and we would hate it if we finally do it and we insult people.
Yeah.
I think it's fine for us to do the genre,
Yeah.
right? I think the accents is too much.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's stick with English accents.
Yeah.
Need
The same again.
Another verse.
Verse,
So-
pre-chorus, chorus again.
This car's too hot.
This car's too hot.
And then you just go, I love AC. Oh, no.
This car's too hot.
Do you know what AC is?
Makes it hotter.
Yeah, this car's too hot.
I love
We have heated
seats.
seats. He never indicates, I know these streets. Or he never checks the map, I know these streets, or something that could rhyme.
Checks the map. I know these streets.
That's pretty good.
He has no map.
He has no map.
Or does that make sense?
He has no map.
God, that bit of video is just going to be me like scrubbing my eye.
What do we think about?
God, I've just got a really nice.
I know these streets. And then what's going to be the little non-rhyming bit at the end? They're still lost.
They're still lost.
They're
That's quite
still
good.
lost.
I know these streets. They're
Still lost. Please ask for help. Just use Google
Or
Maps.
use Google Maps.
Yeah.
Is good. Why not use mirrors? Could be a nice passive-aggressive line.
Not just
from
to
it.
look at yourself.
Why not use mirrors?
Yeah.
What about why not use mirrors and then you could go, man, I look great.
hair
Man,
is
I look
great.
great.
Yes.
I look great.
Why not use
We
it?
ran over a
I love how
pigeon.
just like he never keeps his eyes on the road, and then he's just like, wow,
She
there's a
looks
double
great.
rainbow. Over there. You know,
Double rainbow.
Mars is bright.
Mars is bright tonight.
Wasn't one of the most annoying things the people that would be like, punch, yellow car? Oh, God.
Who came up with that?
I don't know, someone annoying.
Indicate rhymes with great.
That's so good. Man, I look great.
And then something else egotistical. You forgot to indicate.
Yeah. I look so good in cars.
He looks good in clothes.
He looks good in clothes.
Really feel
I should take the wheel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
We
that.
have that from earlier. I'd like to arrive still alive is good for another one.
What about your cornering is appalling? Is that a rhyme? You
Seriously?
drive around like a wounded hound.
Oh. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'll write it down.
I don't think it's a compliment.
So we don't
though.
forget it.
Okay, so now we just need the blah, 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 blah bits.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneeze.
Oh!
Hold on.
Help!
Ah!
I'm back in the room.
Which one do we want to start with?
I think we should go, really feel I should take the wheel, cornering is appalling, then drive around like a wounded hound, and then arrive still alive.
Yeah,
Nice.
that escalates
Yeah.
through that, so that's good.
I really feel I should take the wheel.
This needs to be extreme.
This
We
needs to
need
be
jump straight
innuendo
into
and
extreme.
anger. Yeah.
Maybe something about hands at 10 and 2. If we're getting in, the
like
proper
it.
driving theory stuff, the hardcore driving theory.
Show me the dipstick.
Yeah. He doesn't know his braking distances.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's his stopping distance?
Who is singing this? Is this all you? Do you sing any of
it's
this?
you two together, I thought we were going to do
So
for
you don't
these
sing
bits.
any of this. So this is all quite aggressive here.
In order to link your brains as one.
Right.
Because
I'm getting
she's
back-
imagining you.
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Say something
I
like,
want to say something like, how can I strum when I'm like flying all over the place in the back of the car or something?
how can I strum in this madness?
How can I strum in this madness?
I quite like that.
Madness!
I quite like that.
Maybe we should save that. How can I strum in this madness to be after cornering is appalling? So what rhymes with madness? Sadness, badness,
You're
radness.
drunk.
Agnes.
Agnes. I think you just hit Agnes.
What's the idea of knowing Agnes?
Agnes!
Yeah. I think you just ran over Agnes.
I think you just ran over Agnes.
No.
Sadness, badness, caress. Caress is quite a good word for this
Harness?
genre.
Harness.
I need to be in a harness.
Yeah, I wish I was strapped into
We
a
need a
harness.
full body harness. Give me a full body harness.
Yeah.
Or like, it sounds a bit like she's like becomes the steed or something. Can we make it clear that the harness is for safety and not for riding people though as well?
Yeah.
Harness has lost all meaning
Yeah,
for me.
I'm like, what is a harness?
Harness.
It just sounds like a
Harness.
South African people,
Harness.
like an Australian person saying, Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Your Highness?
Your Highness.
But now it sounds like your harness is like Johannes, like
Your Highness.
Your Highness.
I wish this seatbelt was a full body harness.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I should take the wheel. I wish this
seatbelt was a full body harness. Yay!
And then it goes, your cornering is appalling. How can I strum in this madness? And then we do another one, which is,
You drive around like a wounded hound.
have you come down with rabies?
That I was not expecting.
A wounded hound and driving around like madly makes me think of rabies, no?
Where's the song going after this?
That's a good question.
To the end?
A car crash?
Maybe they need to...
Oh!
And then you're just left, like singing on this like
Oh my
flaming heap of car wreckage.
Yeah, we don't have enough like negative songs.
No!
Guitar solo breakdown.
I always do that exactly.
You do. It's a very good one.
It's more Middle Eastern.
You drive around like a wounded hound. Something to do with dogs.
Did we veto the rabies idea? Dogs are really cute, but you're not quite that nut. Like stuff that's like
It's a good amount of syllables.
Good
It's a good
syllables.
amount of syllables. The dog's wounded because we hit it a few miles back.
That's the level of dark I want.
I should have known better. I knew you'd be like this.
Yeah, just
I
really
should never have married you.
yeah, really like, just, that's,
Yeah.
Really like dig into that.
Like she's got to that point of thinking, like,
you're not
this is marriage ending.
Yeah, you're not insulting his driving anymore. It's just like the whole
questioning him
thing
as
is
a
just a
person.
mistake.
Your driving instructor warned me about this. When I,
My frequent conversations with your driving
when I
instructor.
Your driving instructor.
conducted my reference check of you before we got married. I always think that if you're going to marry someone, speak to their driving instructor.
You drive around like a wounded hound. My mother...
Your mother's getting involved now.
Bringing the mother into this.
My mother said I should never have married you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
My
thinking.
mother warned me I should never have married you.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'd like to arrive still alive.
The
It needs to be
chances do seem slim.
No, it
No,
needs
it's
to
got to
rhyme with,
rhyme with you.
Oh, yeah.
you.
You could just say me too.
Me too. Yeah, me.
Yeah, because
I'd like to arrive still alive. Me too.
what about something like?
I kind of want to reference that I'm not really there.
Yeah.
I'm either dead or I'm like a ghost, right? Or I'm just like a
I'm not
figment of
real.
your imagination.
I'm not real, but me too.
I'm like your GA.
I'm not really in danger, but I'm feeling scared too.
Yeah. I'm not real, but me too, is what you said.
What about I'm just in her head, but that goes for me too?
Oh, that's more
Da, da,
clear.
da,
Because then
da, da, da.
that links that you're in her head
What was
as
the
well.
line before?
I'd like to arrive still alive.
I'm just in her head, but that goes for me too. That's pretty good.
I like that. I like that.
1, 2, 3.
I really feel I should take the wheel. I wish the seatbelt was a full body harness. Your cornering is appalling. How can I strum in this madness? You drive around like a wounded hound. My mother warned me I should never have married you. I'd like to arrive still alive. I'm just in her head, but me too.
I really liked your clapping. Every rhythm was different.
I was just mixing it up. It was completely intentional.
So we have I love driving.
Driving in my car. Just resting the voice, doing an octave down. I love driving in my car. I love driving with my wife. What are other things that rhyme with life?
You make me
Wife,
question
life.
my whole life.
Fife? You missed the turning for fife?
And a fife is an instrument.
I don't know how we'd get that in there.
What about, I love driving with my wife.
What have you come up with now?
I'm going to practice my fife. And then you say, I'm going to duet with this backseat driver. And then we go into a breakdown that is a fife and guitar duet.
Oh, is that a terrible idea or is that amazing?
It's a bit weird.
I really thought you were going to say something other than five. You're like, no, I'm sticking with five.
I'm going with five.
Changing the meaning of five.
Because we don't really have an idea for the breakdown yet. And it could just be a lovely duet.
Driving with my wife. At least I brought my five. Time for a duet with this backseat driver.
It is.
No?
We need a five. I do own a five.
Why do you own a fife?
Because I started, did you not learn on the fife? I learned the flute and I practiced on the fife first.
No, I practiced on the flute when I was learning the flute.
Oh, wow. Man.
Groundbreaking.
No, I wasn't good enough. They were like, you should start on the fife.
We're going with the fife line.
Then we need to work out how to end this thing.
I like the idea of either
Pull
something happening.
They get pulled over
I
by
think.
the police.
Well, no, I was thinking more like she demands.
Oh, does she kick him out and then she drives away?
Oh, I was thinking more that she just gets out and she and the thingy run away together and then he just drives away. And then you can still have the chorus at the end where you're just like, I love driving in my car, and you drive away alone.
But he's actually in tears
Yeah.
because his wife's just left him for an imaginary friend.
Yeah. Can we be called the Backseat Boys?
What about me?
The backseat boys.
It doesn't really work because you're the backseat driver and Pete's the driver.
The
Yeah, but
backseat.
it's funny
But it's
because it's the
funny 'cause
Backstreet Boys.
I didn't get that.
Are you
No,
kidding us?
I didn't.
One
Backseat
letter.
boys.
We could be the Gypsy Dings this week.
Gypsy Dings is pretty good.
Gypsy Dings is pretty good.
Gypsy Dings.
The Gypsy
I don't
Dings.
think we've ever got Ding in our band name before, have we?
No, I don't think we
No.
have.
Gears allowed.
Write it down.
I love it.
Gears allowed. Destination's child.
That's really good.
Britney's Gears.
Britney's Gears. Britney's Gears.
I really like that. Can we be Britney's Gears?
Britney's Gears.
All right.
Britney's Gears.
Backseat Driver by Britney's,
Britney's
Gears.
All right. Another one done.
We did it!
Woo!
I'm so hyped for this song. This
I'm
is
very excited to see
hilarious.
how this
Yeah,
turns out.
I love this.
If you noticed any continuity errors during this episode, if you're watching online,
Blame nuts.
blame a potential allergic reaction that happened during the record. But we're all fine. It's fine.
Thank God for antihistamine.
If you would love to see more Ding content, which I know you would, you can follow us on all of our social media at DingFloob. We're on all of them. If we're not on one of them that you find, let us know.
We'll be there.
Yeah, you can also listen to the album. You can listen to today's track and all the other tracks on Spotify and all other streaming services.
We're everywhere is what we're trying to say.
We're everywhere, but you can help us get even further
by telling all your friends.
Telling your friends, reviews, share the episodes, share your thoughts, comment down below what you thought.
Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe as ever.
Absolutely. He's a good YouTuber. You're a real YouTuber now.
Real YouTuber now.
Farah, what does Ding stand for this week?
This week, DING stands for Driving Indefinitely Needs GPS.
It's good advice.
How many words begin with D, I, N, and G? Because
We're gonna find out.
Right, well, that is everything. Thanks so much for watching. And stick around for our song, which is Backseat Driver by Britney's Gears.
See you next time. Bye.
I said turn left.
But we turned right, and so we drove all through the night. We were lost. Yes, they were lost. I was cruising so freely,
He was speeding.
the wind in my hair.
His hairline's receding.
Try Regaine.
Believe me, he's tried Regaine.
His braking is making me want to throw up out the window. The corners he's taking are throwing me back to and fro. His speeding is needing a refresher course at the driving academy. I wish I was driving. He is so much worse than me. I love driving in my car. I love driving in my car. I love having you here.
I wish that you could steer.
And I love a backseat driver.
This car's too hot.
We have heated seats.
He has no map.
I know these streets.
They're still lost. Please, just use Google Maps.
Why not use mirrors?
Man, I look great. I look so good in cars.
You forgot to indicate.
Oh, sorry.
He does look great, though.
I really feel I should take the wheel. I wish the seatbelt was a full body harness. Your cornering is appalling.
How can I strum in this madness?
You drive around like a wounded hound. My mother warned me I should never have married you. I'd like to arrive still alive.
I'm just in your head, but that goes for me too.
I love driving in my car. I love driving in my car. I love driving with my wife.
At least I brought my 5.
Time to duet with this backseat driver.
Pull over, it's over. I won't stay in here for 1 second longer. I'm leaving you. This journey's through. I'm going to buy my own Honda.
I don't know what this is. There's a service here. Why don't we talk this through over a coffee?
It's too late for that. I'm taking the cat. I'm leaving with him. Don't call me.
I loved driving in my car. I loved driving in my car. I have so much regret, and I'm gonna miss my pet.